Gilmore here for the ScreenwritersJourney.com. It is day 102 of the journey. Things seem to have gone a little bit better today than they did yesterday. Sort of have eased my way back into the world of come-ups. It was tough yesterday just reacquainting myself with the world and what was happening in that, and trying to remember all the things that I wanted to adjust here. As I said yesterday, the first act had basically been completed with the changes that I wanted to do. And there were some pretty substantial changes that were made in that first act, leading up to the big character switch, which was having Grady get shot instead of Shep, as had previously existed. That has obviously helped tremendously with making Shep more of the focus and the primary character than he was previously. Yesterday there were some issues in trying to adjust the surgery scene in the garage, and so that's sort of where I picked up today. It was right after that. I spent about 6, maybe 7 hours altogether working on it, and it's a lot of time. And I made it up to the halfway point, which should be page 55 if we're going by Save the Cat. And my halfway point now lands on page 60. So I've added about 4 pages altogether in the first half of the script. So we're up to page 115 now, which of course I'm shooting for 110. I was at 111 when I started yesterday. So in between yesterday and today, added about 4 pages. Actually probably a little more than that because some things were taken out and trimmed down. So probably closer to 5 pages over the 2 days. 3 of them coming today. So I really, the halfway point is happening now right at the top of page 60. So if I could lose 4 pages, I would put it right at the top of 56, which is only a couple of lines off of 55. So I would be okay with that if I could get it to the top of page 56, but that's cutting 4 pages out. After I did all the rewrites and the trimming and smoothing things out, I went back. The last thing I did was just read the script up to that point, and I have to say the first act flies with the changes that I've made. It's a little bit longer actually than it was previously, but it rocks. I mean, it's nonstop. Once it starts going, it goes. And actually into the second act with the surgery happening in the garage. Very fast-paced, very just boom, 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 boom. Things slow down quite a bit after that. They kind of have to, because the audience is going to need a little recovery time and sort of process everything that's going on. So I feel good about all that. A nice new scene with Shep talking to Grady's son Cody and trying to sort of mentor him or comfort him with his father being shot, which works out really nice. It really gives Shep another big boost to making him our primary character. That's all good. It's just killing me that halfway point is landing on page 60. And maybe that's okay. Maybe because the first act and the first part of the second act is just so rapid fire. It reads really, really fast. So I'm very pleased with that. If I could just find those 4 pages, and it's going to have to happen between probably about page 35, 36, and 60. So I got, 25 pages. And to lose 4 pages in 25, that's tough to do when everything's so tight as it is. And I've got a number of things that I want to hit on. There's a couple things that I wanted to add. I wanted to add a scene with Reggie, the bartender, and there's just no room for that before her, as it stands with her first entrance in the bar. So I'm not sure where those 4 pages are going to come from. I don't know if I can get them out. I may just have to go with it as it is and send it out for feedback, and maybe that will give me the boost I need, or the guide that I need to make some adjustments. Maybe they'll love it just as it is. Maybe they'll hate it. Don't know until we send it out. So tomorrow I will probably go through the second half of the script. Like I said, I think at this point everything should line up pretty much okay. I've sort of gotten back to that point where things can progress as they were previously written. So there hopefully won't be too much more rewriting. I could probably find a little bit to take out in the second half, which would bring my total page count back down closer to the 110. But if I could just find it in the first half of the second act, that would be ideal. And I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that, at least not with this rewrite. So hopefully by tomorrow, which will be Saturday, I should have yet another finished version of the script, and we can get ready to send it out. So that's where I'm at right now. So check in tomorrow and find out where I ended up, and if we're ready to send it out. I don't know. It's been really weird getting back into this whole world after being away from it for a while. Good fresh eyes. Good fresh eyes. Like I say, reading that first act, I really liked it. I don't want to go so far as to say that I was impressed, but boy, it did fly. And there were some good character moments. A lot of good things happened with this rewrite. Don't know if it's enough. Just because it's better doesn't necessarily mean it's good. So that's going to depend on the audience. Tomorrow will be the second half of the script, and make a few adjustments and smooth some more things out. Look for those points in the first half of the second act that I can try and take out, or make more concise, and we will take it from there. So check back in tomorrow and find out if I was able to do it or not.